8:28, and it's time for some sports talk here on Good Day Columbia, and it's kind of like a broken record, Corey Miller. Painkillers in the NFL.
Yeah. Another lawsuit. We had the concussions. Now we're talking about the painkillers. You know, is it a serious problem in the National Football League?
What say you?
I say it is because, of course, almost a decade playing in that league, I understand how they administer the painkillers or, you know, the anti-inflammatories and things like that. I'm not in the lawsuit, but I understand what the players are saying.
Gotcha.
And, you know, I've been listening to a whole lot of stuff, Janet Parker. And the thing is the information. It's like the concussions. The information that they held back from the athlete, not telling them the potential harm or danger down the road. Of course, and the problem is, it's your job. And the National Football League, it's all about staying on the football field.
I mean,
you know, you heard the term, phrase,
play the game.
You can't make the club in the tub. If you're hurt, you can't compete. You can't get paid. You can't, you know, support your family. You can't buy Pampers and milk for the kids. So you have an obligation to try to stay on the football field. But the thing is, it's about winning. And those doctors and those trainers, well, they're employed by the organization.
So their bottom line is to get you on the field.
The bottom line, you're right, to get your butt on that field.
And so players are willfully like drugging up kind of on painkillers. That is before games. Is this to bear it so they can get through the game?
I mean, they eat painkillers, you know, like, I don't know, lifesavers, if you will. The thing is, they have to play. You're in pain. You got a bombed ankle. You're hurt. Coaches are consistently, hey, you're going to be able to play. Can you go? Can you go? If you don't play, you know, you're worried about getting cut. Somebody's taking your job. And the doctors probably know that you should not be taking the anti-inflammatories or the painkillers, but they continue to give them to these guys anyway. And what happens, Janet, a lot of these guys become addicted to the painkillers. You go back to Brett Favre and other athletes who had major problems with the addiction of painkillers. And
can't perform without them.
Right, and can't perform. And you watch some of the movies. I mean, the football movies. Some of it is kind of blown out of proportion, but a lot of it is true to a certain degree. But the thing is, I understand this lawsuit. Matter of fact, I got an email and a letter already stating, do you want to be a part of this lawsuit? And I'm not going to be a part of a lawsuit just to be a part of it. I mean, I wasn't addicted. I don't have a problem with painkillers or the abuse of it, but I understand where these guys are coming from.
How did you, being, you know, a former NFL player, how did you cope with it so that you didn't end up, like, you know, getting addicted or where you were so dependent on it? And how do you think the NFL can be proactive more about this?
Great question. I was a guy that wasn't hurt a lot. And I had
your
two
position
surgeries.
Makes a big difference too.
Yeah, you know? I had two surgeries in the National Football League. One on my shoulders where I had my AC joint shaved down. I had a meniscus tear in college, was a minor surgery. Other than that, I had a sinus surgery. I mean, that's it for me. There's guys that had multiple surgeries, 10, 15. I saw a guy this morning on the news, 20-something surgeries on his body.
My gosh.
So these guys are beat up, banged up, need to take these pills, need to try to stay healthy, trying to get back on the field.
Wow.
The problem is the doctors. The doctors know and understand the problems that you have with these painkillers, and they continue to administer and give these things. You got to educate the players. And they got to do a better job of educating the players.
And the players have got to ask for that information
that's
too.
true.
Because it's their bodies at the bottom line. Like, yes, the NFL's bottom line is to get you on the field, but it's your bottom line to live and make it home and be with your family.
All you can see is those Benjamins at the time, Janet. You got to, hey, baby need milk.
That's true.
Diapers. You want a house and you love driving that Mercedes-Benz, don't you?
I mean, I'm okay with Toyota. I'm just saying. I'd rather have my husband and a Toyota than him be banged up.
But let me just say this real quick, I know we got to go. You're built to be on that football field. I mean, that's football. You're built to be a gladiator. You're built to be tough. And if you're not tough, you're not willing to go, you're not willing to take a couple of pills, then you're not worthy to be an NFL player. You're not worthy to be a collegiate player. And that's what's beat into your head. And that's the problem with guys having these post-career issues.
Keep weighing in, folks. Let us know what you think on